عالي بنوح رادح قبة روح أحقى مال نفشي وما الليل بشلامة قل يشو شبيع قولي رحمة ندى الماها ولا نشينا روحا قدش تركي أبتش معايا شو بحالك برام شريخ قاشر يد ماما يشو قريب ومرلي لا تذحال نامك ومتحرر قلبي تعميم.
Love, peace, and favor be to you in my Master Yeshua, the Son of living Elohim, the Word which was in the beginning, the Word which was with Elohim and is Elohim. Yeshua said in Mark 10, verse 15, truly I say to you, whoever does not receive the reign of Elohim as a little child shall certainly not enter into it. Yeshua speaks about himself, that he is humble and meek in heart, that we shall pick up the stake and follow him, and that his burden is light and his yoke is gentle. And if we do follow him, if you learn from him, we will find rest. So becoming a child, coming back to the time of childhood, is in a worldly way impossible. When Nicodemus asked Yeshua what that means to be born again, how is that possible? And how is that possible that we can become a children now, being an adult? And Yeshua says, unless you are born of Ruach and water, you cannot enter the kingdom of Elohim. You need to be born of Ruach and water. Who is born of Ruach is Ruach, and who is born of flesh is flesh. To be a child, you need to be born from above. That's what it is, to be born from above, or to be born again, is to become a child again. Yeshua is the son of his father, of the living Elohim. He did not do anything from himself. The works he was doing here on earth were his father's works, and the word he said was his father's word. When he fed so many with the barley bread and fish, he prayed first. He is the extension of his father. As a children, we fully looking up to our parents, especially a father. Unconditional love is connecting children and parents. The child doesn't question the parent. The child is fully trusting, believing, and loving. Parent figure for the child is everything. I'm talking early age. But what is happening when we grow older? The children will separate. We'll see others, teachers, carers, and they will see different ideas, ways of understanding. And the child will separate slowly, because things will start to look differently for them, and they will like to change. They will like to explore. Adam and Hawa, they had a perfect place. They were children of Elohim. He was their father, and he loved them unconditional way, and the trust was there. But the serpent came to break that trust. That started the separation. After they ate the fruit from the tree of knowledge of good and evil, Yahweh was looking for them, and they were hiding. The Father knew it will be. The Father wants us to come back where Adam and Hawa was, that we will be back to that relationship. His reaching out was from the beginning, and that's what the plan is. That's what the goal is, and it will be, because everything what Elohim desires, it will be. But we have a free will. We don't have to go back to him. He gave Adam and Hawa that freedom of choice too. He gave them that freedom, so he is giving us that freedom too. But we have the way before us. Yeshua is the way. He is the child of Elohim. He is his son. In him he is pleased. He is his representation for you. He is that representation of trust, of unconditional love, of all goodness. We don't need to do anything except that we need to receive him. And if we receive him, we will become like a children, trusting, loving unconditionally, because we will receive that love from Elohim. We will get back there. That's the only way we can go back to the Father, the only one who cares for you, the only one who truly loves you. When someone comes to you and is like a child, because that person received Messiah, you ignore it, because you like those who are known, whose names are acknowledged somewhere from public speech, YouTube or other places. But people who are from Elohim, they would not be known, because when you have Yeshua in you, he works in you, he takes over. That's why Yahweh, he chooses those who are easy to work with, those who are fully submit, who would not be stubborn, who would not be strong-minded and self-confident. You need to become a child, little child. Give up all. When you are little, there is nothing you have. The only thing you have is what your parents give you. But none of you want to be fully dependent on Elohim. Yeshua says in Mark 10, truly I say to you, whoever does not receive the reign of Elohim as a little child. What he's saying, you can receive the reign of Elohim here. If you become little child, then you can receive the reign of Elohim right away. Being here, Yeshua is the reign of Elohim. He is the reign of Elohim in you. You can have it. So if you receive Yeshua and you need to be a little child, then you can enter the reign, the one which will come, the one which is promised. You need to receive the reign beforehand, before you enter into it. One is inwardly and one is outwardly. To enter the kingdom of Elohim, you need to have the kingdom first in you. But you would not be able unless you get back to the childhood. But don't be Nicodemus and say, how is that possible? It is. And by receiving Yeshua, you need to be willing. You need to get back to that trusting, loving, fully submitted to Elohim child. Only relying on him, everything shall be under his authority. When someone asks Yeshua, are there only few who will be saved? And he says, the wide road, the wide path is easy to enter through it and walk. You need to strive to enter through the narrow gate, because many will try to enter and would not be able. And Yeshua said, who is not with me is against me, and who does not pick up his stake and follow me is not my taught one. He cannot be 100% or none, full commitment. It's not about the deeds in flesh. It's not about the worldly disconnection from this world. The inward part of you matters to Elohim. Yeshua said, give to Caesar what is Caesar's, and give to Elohim what belongs to Elohim. But what belongs to Elohim is your inner part. No exemption, no partiality, no 50%, no 20, no 80, but 100. That's what the Father wants. He's not interested in partiality, in mediocre, in lukewarmness. 1 Samuel 12. Samuel, the prophet of Elohim, speaking about that Elohim was the king for his people, who is the Father who always protect them, who always fight for them, who gave them the commandments. That was the law. They shall live by it. And anytime there was enemy approaching, he will save them. He will fight for them. He will supply them with everything. There was no doubt they could always reach out to him. But they disconnect themselves and the separation became greater and greater. From verse 8, when Jacob had come to Mizraim, and your fathers cried out to Yahweh, then Yahweh sent Moses and Aaron, who brought your fathers out of Mizraim and made them dwell in this place. But they forgot Yahweh their Elohim, so he sold them into the hand of Sisera. If you read that here, the reason Elohim goes wrath, because they forgot about him. So he sold them into the hand of Sisera, commander of the army of Hatzor, and into the hand of the Philistines, and into the hand of the servant of Moab. And they fought against them. And they cried out to Yahweh and said, we have sinned, because we have forsaken Yahweh and served the Baals and the Asherah. And now deliver us from the hand of our enemies, and we serve you. And Yahweh sent Jerubbaal, and Bedan, and Jephthah, and Shamuel, and delivered you out of the hand of your enemies round about, and you dwelt in safety. And when you saw that Nahash, servant of the children of Ammon, came against you, you said to me, no, but let a servant reign over us, when Yahweh, your Elohim, was your sovereign. Now, there is no place on earth that does not have a ruler, president, king, whatever they called. There is no one place, one country in this entire world when the one who is ruling is Yahweh. But the men are under authority of the devil, and they serve him. And if you still look up to any ruler of this world, you are deceived by your own heart, the heart which is not of the little child. Where your treasure is, that's where your heart shall be. If the kingdom of Elohim is in your heart, rules over you, and you under the authority of Elohim, you are his. And of course you would not listen to me because I'm no one. I'm like the children in the marketplace, singing beautiful melody for you with the sound of the voice, but you will ignore it.
𝐤𝐄𝐄𝐄 شو بحالك